All right, guys, pictures up.
Pictures up.
Pictures up.
Let's roll sound.
Rolling.
Rolling.
Sound speeds.
Camera speeds. 2. Asham. Take 2. Mark.
Set. And action.
Welcome to the Penn Cinema Podcast, your behind-the-curtain connection for movie news and reviews. Now here are your hosts, Penn Ketchum and David Moulton.
Welcome to the show. I'm David Moulton.
And I'm Penn Ketchum.
What's up? I thought Spider-Man was here.
Yeah. Not pew pew.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unless you were in the hot springs.
In the hot springs. You know, David, Spider-Man's been a big deal around here. Yeah.
Girl.
I've been keyed in on it.
Oh, have you been keyed in?
I've been keyed in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so crazy.
Should we just pause?
That's like the new terminology that they're using.
That's what I wanted to share with you because that's what I was talking to a guy, a friend of mine who's much younger than me.
Right, yeah.
Just recently today.
Hip.
Right,
Yeah.
super hip.
Yeah.
And he was telling me all the kids, when you're like get roped into something or trapped or involved or engaged, you could say keyed.
I was keyed in.
I was keyed in.
They keyed me into it.
They keyed me into it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So anyway, I've been keyed in on Spider-Man.
Yeah.
As you know.
Oh.
And one of the things that we were excited about this year was big time merch. We went all in. We had the cool shirts, we had the cups, all that kind of stuff. But I remember when you showed up with your credit card to buy a new shirt, we were all out of your size.
That's true.
Right. They were all gone.
I said, I'll take the big one. And they said, only smalls for you, buddy.
Only smalls for you. I got a special gift.
No
This is your shirt.
Thanks,
your
my
size,
man.
custom ordered.
Check this out. Look for it next week on the show.
What's up?
What's up? Thank you.
Yeah. So,
so cool.
Yeah, it was cool. It was such a great shirt. And, you know, the kids that worked on opening weekend of Spider-Man still come in and wear those shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're having a good time. Like, it's just, and again, I know we made a big deal last time, but shout out to Josh Hammer. I mean, he designed the hell out of that.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
People were like, what are you going to do with this comic thing? So I was like, all right, I think I'm going to frame them and put them on the wall.
Yeah, big
They're
time.
pretty dope.
Big time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm mailing one of each to the president of the Cinema United, based down in Washington, D.C., the main head honcho, to share with him. But
nice.
As you know, I sometimes struggle with getting to the post office.
So difficult.
Right.
If only they had a guy that came to you and would take the stuff, right? Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's. But part of my problem is not just the post office; it's packaging it. It's getting it put together, getting the address, getting everything just right in the note. You're Michael, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah. Thanks so much or whatever.
Check out this cool shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cinema United, your boy's running. And I don't mean running. I mean running.
Oh.
Yeah, I am actively campaigning.
You're keyed in.
I'm keyed in.
Yeah.
I'm keyed in on the campaign.
Oh.
So you'll have to stay tuned. The ballots go out on Monday.
For president?
For member.
Oh.
For member of the executive board. Can you imagine if they put me on the executive board?
Is that what you're running for?
That's what I'm running for. And I was shocked to find out that you're supposed to like campaign.
Are you? Yeah. And you vote like next week, right?
You vote on Monday.
Perfect.
I wrote out this email to everybody. You know, please vote for me. Tell all your friends. Blah blah. And it had to be like you had to spell out like what you're supposed to do and everything. So at the bottom of it, I wrote, "I don't currently own a suit, but if elected, I probably still wouldn't." And I'm hoping that little hook, that little chuckle, might be the difference because everybody's going to write some heartfelt shit about how much they love the movies and all the magic and all that blah blah blah. But we know that everybody loves the movies, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's
another good hook.
Yeah, talk to me.
Would have been some of these other executives would have talked about how they were running for weeks and weeks before they got it done. But I get shit done and I'm right on it.
Right. Oh, there's an even funnier detail. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm sharing this in public, but it's too good not to share. So you have to declare your candidacy. And so you have to fill out like a form.
I declare candidacy.
I declare bankruptcy. Yeah. So you have to declare being a candidate, Michael Scott. And anyway, so you fill out this form. And then you know how, like, when you fill out the form, so the form asks you all these, like, short essays, you know, and they all say, like, you know, fewer than 200 words or 100 or 500 or whatever the question is. And it prompts you, you know, what's your background? What do you bring to the table? What do you care about in the industry? What do you see as problems? How would you address that? I don't know. It was all, like, open-ended. It was fine. I answered it as grown up as I possibly could. So then at the bottom, there was a little box that said, check here if you want a copy of your results. So I did. I figured, you know, I better keep this handy in case I want to repurpose it down the line, which is exactly what I did. So anyway, today, when I was beginning my campaign,
Copy, paste.
yes. So today, when I was beginning my campaign and copying and pasting, I looked at the survey and I was really concerned because I did not realize that there's timestamps on it. So it says time started, you know, 5:08 p.m. Time finished 5:15 p.m. Like, you know, somebody's reading it, they're like, this jerk spent 7 minutes applying, declaring his bankruptcy.
Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm excited. I don't think I have to move to Washington, D.C. if elected.
Yeah.
You know?
You never know.
You never know. I'd be willing.
It depends on where you're going to serve your constituents.
Right. The whole thing. It's funny. I mean, we're laughing about it, but I sincerely want to win.
Yeah.
I really, really respect the guys in the home office in Washington who like run the place, and the people who are already on the executive board. I've gotten to know a lot of them. They're just the coolest, funnest, smartest people. I think I told you about when
Handsomest.
I was in. Well.
Yeah. Clearly younger looking than they are.
Remember when I went to Dallas and I was telling you how impressed I was with everybody? This is what I'm aspiring.
So if you were to get elected,
right.
and be now Penn Ketchum executive.
Yes, big time.
What would that change?
Well, I'd have to get all new business cards.
Yeah, right. And name tags.
And new shirts.
Yeah, embroidered.
I'd probably have to brush my teeth more. From my day-to-day life, it doesn't change anything.
Okay.
I think it volunteers you for more meetings and more, you know, you're involved in, you know, the leadership of Cinema United.
If you're volunteering.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have to get elected.
Right.
Sounds like a whole lot of work, man.
That's like a bunch of bullshit to me.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But a really good friend of mine out of Nashville is also running. And I sent her a note. Just like right before you walked in, I sent her a note and I was like, hey.
Sorry, sucker.
No, I said, I'm running and I do want to win. But if I'd known you were running, I probably wouldn't have run.
I probably would have run sooner.
I would have started a campaign.
Wow.
Anyway, all right. Well, anyway, other than that news.
Well, good luck. Monday.
Yeah, so next week we will report back.
Yeah.
You know.
So today when you're listening to this.
Yeah.
Or yesterday when you listened.
Yeah, today
tomorrow.
when you're listening to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The voting will have commenced. Call your local
cinema owner
and tell them vote Penn Ketchum,
vote Penn Ketchum
for executive. Yeah.
Aye.
Well, since that was probably the biggest news in town.
Big news, huge.
Shall we get into the real news?
Please.
Break into the real news?
Yeah.
All right. So we have one thing that classifies as news.
Right.
But I have actual movie question.
Oh, yeah.
Because you talked about Spider-Man being big.
Yeah.
And I feel like all the news places were like, movies are back. And we always talk about how they say, we're back.
Right.
We're back. And, but really when you look at the numbers,
we're back.
We're back.
Right.
Yeah. My question is, has there been a fall off? Because I felt like we were like, can't get enough screens for Spider-Man and the Odyssey. And then we went from that to, I looked at the schedule and there was a lot of stuff that it wasn't, but it screamed filler. It's probably stuff that was planned like a long time ago. But, we're like, I saw at least one or two like one night only
movies.
Dude,
there is it's all I've been talking about this week at the office is I am fully cross-eyed now because there is so much content. Obviously, it's all about Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Odyssey. It's going to be about Paw Patrol in a couple days. Insidious is going to be up there. End of Oak Street is still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the big three, Minions, Moana, and Toy Story, holding steady, you know. And then you have like 47. Like I literally went down to in the manager's office, there's a whiteboard and it says new and it says out. So the new movie's coming in and the old movie's going out. There was like 8 titles on the new side, and Joel literally said to me, "Is this a joke? Like Simon wrote this up here. Was he joking? Is this like where are you gonna put all these movies?" And so not only are there a ton of small movies, I don't want to name names because I don't want to embarrass anybody, but I booked a movie with a studio for the week of August 28th, and it's pre-sold 0 tickets. Ooh. And August 28th is even more crowded than August 21st. So I wrote them this morning and I said, listen, I know this is shitty and I'm really sorry, but I can't open your movie after all.
Ouch.
And they wrote me back and were like, can you give me a show? Like
A show.
A show. 1 show a day.
Yeah.
Of this movie, which by the way happens to be extremely short. So I was like, I can get you 2 shows a day, but I was thinking to myself, that's unheard of. Like studios don't agree. And this wasn't like a joke studio. This was an actual studio. And studios don't just agree to let you open a movie, you know, on 2 shows a day, but that speaks to how crowded it is. Yeah. So there's a ton of small titles trying to get in. And then the other thing that just makes it like, that takes it from being a busy time of year to an insane little pocket is there's Harry Potter,
these
Hunger
re-releases.
Games,
the
Transformer Apology Tour, the one night only concerts that everyone goes crazy for. So now all of a sudden you got to play 3 or 4 nights, you know, like there's all these one time only events and bringbacks that are just bonkers.
Wow.
Yeah. So I wouldn't say filler. What I would say is there's been a normal Spider-Man's still going to be the #1 movie this coming week. And there has, of course, been the natural, normal fall off. But I think what you're seeing is more a reflection of like Spider-Man was on so many screens. I think we had 37 shows the opening weekend on Saturday alone. And now it has like 8 shows a day. So it looks like, you know, a big, you know.
When you look at the list, I mean, this is a 15-plex. And you look at the list and it felt like there was 10 movies showing or more.
Oh, there's more than 10. I think we're at 19 or 20 movies playing.
Simultaneous.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you scroll down.
Yeah.
But it was just weird because it was like, you know, you got your Spider-Man's End of Oak Street's Odyssey, but then it's like Harry Potter.
Right.
And you're like, what?
What?
Or like, I can't even remember, but like another 80s movie.
No, yeah.
And you're like, wait.
You're absolutely
what?
right. You're absolutely right.
Like,
that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy, but also I think it's good.
Yes.
Like because I think we've talked on this show before. If we didn't have all that stuff, let's say I'm selling 100 Spider-Man tickets today. Mm-hmm. I'm going to sell 100 tickets over 8 shows, or if I had 16 shows, I'm still going to sell 100 tickets. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, so I don't need to go crazy with 16 shows a day of Spider-Man anymore. You know, so it's forcing. The reason why I say I think it's good is because it's kind of forcing us to be a little bit more disciplined and a little bit more efficient with using all of our screens. And the studio that I told the story about, a lot of studios with those smaller titles are just flexible. They're like, just get me on screen. You know, just get me a gross. You know, a daily gross is all I'm looking for.
Well, I would have looked at it differently because it seemed a lot of the shows that I was just checking out were pretty well booked.
Yeah.
And not just like, so you're saying I'm 100 Spider-Man guys, it's only going to be 100 Spider-Man guys. I feel like if ever there was an advertisement for movies are back, right?
Yeah.
It's this moment where you've got enough people going to see Spider-Man that the shows are too full.
Right, they got to wait.
But they've already decided I'm going to see a movie.
Yeah.
It's not like, well, I've already seen The Odyssey, I've already seen Spider-Man, and I can't get into End of Oak Street. It's like, there's like 7 other movies I could choose from that I otherwise normally would not have had those options. Anyway, we're back, baby.
Back, baby. I attribute most of it to the podcast.
Yeah.
To our podcast.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about something else.
Is there another movie podcast?
I think we might be the only one.
What's the one that you like?
Oh, The Weekly Planet.
The Weekly Planet. Yeah.
Yeah. We have taken a lot of their format. People have called us out and I've been like, hey, it works.
Listen,
like,
step back.
Our content is very different, but our structure is very similar.
Right.
So into the one real news.
Speaking of structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
7,
6.
6. Oh.
Yeah.
6, 7?
6.
Got him. Johnny Depp is in talk to return as Captain Jack Sparrow for Pirates 6. What do you think about this?
Pirates is one of my favorite franchises. I think it's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited. You know what I mean? Like, it's awful. They should not be doing it, but I can't wait.
I haven't seen him out of makeup in a while.
Right.
So, because he almost doesn't look like himself in Scrooge or whatever.
Ebenezer.
To the point, even when I showed it to my mom, she was like, "That's Johnny Depp." What?
I wish.
I don't know how much of that's makeup.
I wish that we use this example all the time, but I feel like Stallone hit the mark perfectly with like keeping the Rocky franchise going through Creed. Like, he was a minor character in Creed 1, and was he even in Creed 2? Like, not even as a cameo or something like that.
No, he was, but he's very background in Creed 2.
That's what I'm saying.
And then he wasn't in 3.
Like, let Johnny Depp, let's have Pirates of the Caribbean 6, and let's have him not the main character.
Yeah.
That would be the ideal situation.
I think they tried to lead into that with the last one, if I remember, because it was kind of about his kid and Barbossa's kid, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, I have to watch it again.
Or maybe it was the kid of it was the kid of, it was Barbossa's daughter and the son of Keira Knightley and what's his face.
I just told you it's like one of my favorite franchises.
Yeah.
I couldn't begin to tell you a single plot line from any of them.
Yeah.
I just know I love it.
Yeah.
I just know he's a wacky, crazy pirate, and he's got that great soundtrack when it really comes together.
Yeah. Do I think this is a good idea? No. Will I see it? Yes. Most definitely. That's all the news fit to print.
Oh, David, it's time for our next segment, the all-new 17 trailers. Today we bring you 16 for the price of 17.
Yeah. Do you have a trailer of the week?
I do.
I have a really close tie for trailer of the week.
Yeah.
And I'm going to split it up for what I think is the best trailer versus which trailer makes me want to see the movie the most.
All right,
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so in other words, the best trailer versus the most effective trailer.
I'm going to say the best trailer versus the trailer that appeals to David.
Okay.
The most.
Okay.
And like the trailer that appeals. You can do two, but the second one's got to be the one that's like, this is a Penn movie and that's why I want to see it, not just because the trailer's good.
Right. All right,
ready to get into it? Let's open it up with an indie film, Avengers Doomsday.
I put in the notes what studio it's from, so we keep that for.
It's a new one, right?
Yeah, it's from Disney.
Disney.
They're, I think, out of Florida or something.
Really?
I think they have an amusement park down there.
I didn't know they did movie stuff in Florida.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Avengers Doomsday opens with Dune 3 on Doomsday. And I thought that what was clever about this trailer is they took a direct shot. Oof. And they were like, no, it's not Doomsday. And at the end of the trailer it says, December 18th is Doomsday. Right? Like, don't play around trying to merge the two. Do you think Avengers doubles the Dune gross?
What? Oh.
Opening weekend?
I don't think it doubles, but I bet it does better.
Oh, definitely going to do better. I don't know if it doubles or not. What'd you think of this trailer? You're our resident Marvel guy.
I think it was good. I mean, again, it was one of those situations where I don't know they necessarily needed to see more, but I like that we had a little bit more
of everybody.
A bit more story. And instead of just showing everyone's faces, there was a little bit more.
I worry that when they showed everyone's faces, it's going to be a turnoff to the general public who doesn't know who all those people are.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Like you show Thor, that's great.
Yeah.
You know, and that's kind of it.
However, how did Thunderbolts perform? I forget. It was okay, right?
It did well, yeah.
And those were all characters that were basically based off the TV shows that people didn't watch.
Right.
So if that did okay,
And they recognize Pedro Pascal. Like he looks like himself. So that's a selling point.
Yeah.
You know what's missing from the Avengers, from the entire franchise? I'm going to be in LA next month.
Oh.
And I'm going to be attending a dinner that's giving an award to Kevin Feige.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I figured they're probably going to have me at his table.
Oh, yeah.
And when I sit down next to him, I'm going to say, Kev, you know what you're missing from your franchise here? You're missing a killer soundtrack. Like, think about Star Wars, Indiana Jones.
Marvel's has a pretty definitive theme that plays.
I know, but it's not exciting. It's notable. I can recognize it. It does not do that for me. Like Pirates of the Caribbean, basically anything John Williams.
I don't know. When you hear the slow Avengers theme, it always gets me like, oh shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Like I'm not sitting at home listening to it, but when
Right.
it starts to play, I'm like, wow.
Oh, look out. You guys shut up. It's happening.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well, next up, we have a small movie starring Owen Wilson. Comes out on October 2nd, and the movie is called Rolling Loud, which looks like some sort of fish out of water. Father takes his son to a rock concert, like
a rap festival. Yeah.
And the son goes missing, and Owen Wilson gets high with a bunch of rappers. Is that the gist of it?
This one did not appeal to me.
This looks awful.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Brad Pitt starring in Heart of the Beast on September 25th. The trailer says it's in Dolby Vision, but it's the same week as Avengers. It's the same week as Infinity Vision.
Yeah.
So,
which brings me to we'll talk about this.
Okay.
But also, Dune says Dolby.
yeah.
Are you going to be fluctuating?
No, my Dolby is committed to Avengers for Infinity Vision.
There's a timeout until it can go in. Can Avengers ever go into IMAX? Is there a spot?
On the record, no.
Okay.
Is everybody speculating that it will do what Spider-Man did and they'll announce that in January it's going to IMAX? Everybody's speculating that, but no, it hasn't been.
My question is if it was going to be like 2 weeks and then they flipped.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's going to be like 2 weeks and then they split IMAX.
And then Dune is out and Avengers is.
No, I think they would split like they did with Spider-Man and Odyssey.
Okay.
I think theater owners will be forced to commit a certain, not forced. Theater owners, the two studios will negotiate something where you have to give a certain percentage of your IMAX screens, stay clean on Dune, and a certain percentage split with Avengers.
Right.
And again, I'm not saying that's happening. I'm saying that's what we are all speculating.
Right.
That's what we're all guessing is going to happen.
Right. It's what you are going to do.
Right.
Off the books.
Absolutely what's happening.
Yeah. No one's saying it's going to happen, but it's definitely going to happen.
It's definitely something I made up in my head, but 100%.
All right, so back to Heart of the Beast. This looks like it. I watched this trailer, right, and I think, damn, this looks like a really great movie I'll never watch.
Yeah, too hard.
Yeah, it's too much, and I bet there'll even be a bunch of articles. Don't worry, the dog lives.
Right.
Or thing. You can go see this movie, The Dog Lives, and I still don't know if I want to watch Doggy be scared.
It looks incredible.
Yeah, but it does look really good.
And by the way, can we just say, like, Brad Pitt, man? Is he the coolest dude in Hollywood or what?
So dope.
He is so cool looking.
Yeah.
And he every single part he ever picks, he looks cool doing it.
Right. And what's weird is that I think we got like 2 letters this week, unrelated.
Yeah, totally unrelated.
And they were like, you guys kind of look like Brad Pitt.
Right. If Brad Pitt had a beard, over there.
Yeah.
If Brad Pitt had long hair, over
there.
here.
And if Brad Pitt had a podcast, both of you.
Boom. Speaking of movies we won't see, Beware Buena.
Yeah.
This looks awesome if you're into awesome, scary witchcraft, jumbo snakes.
Not witchcraft.
Not witchcraft, just jumbo snakes.
I was informed by the comments section, maybe you've heard of it, that Buena
Yeah.
is a Brazilian legend of a snake spirit
Ah.
that protects the swamp or rivers or whatever.
Okay, setting aside for just a moment that we're not going to watch this because we're chicken.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it looked good. It looked.
Well, I think that I'm going to say I think I'm a little less chicken because it's more Anaconda than Scary Movie times.
Did you see the end of Oak Street?
Well, I watched a dinosaur movie this week.
Okay, you watched a dinosaur movie. Okay, good.
I saw Paw Patrol.
There's a similar snake in End of Oak Street, which scared the hell out of me.
Mm-hmm. All right, next up we have Just Play Dead. This is by Vertical. It's Ava Green is back in the movies with Samuel L. Jackson, and he is a con artist, swindler, investment thief, fraudulent guy, and he has been found out. He's like, we got 30 days and they're going to arrestify us. And Ava Green's his wife, and he's like, look, but I have a $30 million life insurance thing, so all we have to do is fake my death.
Right.
And then we're going to have all this money, we can run away. And then Ava Green's like, he's like, he tells her to recruit a dude, which she does.
Right.
And I'm sure what it's going to be.
And the dude says in the trailer, am I going to get framed for your...
Yeah,
right.
And the dude's also an undercover cop.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah. So I think the idea is their thing is to frame him for his murder, but she's going to make him think that he's doing it for an affair.
Right.
But then she is telling the dude that she's going to double cross him and they're going to actually kill him.
Right.
And I would wager money the end result is that all of that was an even bigger dupe to have them get away together and someone else take the blame.
Oh. This movie doesn't look great, but it looks like fun, and I kind of want to see it.
It's a Saturday afternooner.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yep.
Yeah. Then we have By Any Means. This is trailer 2, and even as I read the title, I had to remind myself what it was. I think this is a weird one. Is it Brad Pitt again?
No, it's
Mark Wahlberg?
Yes.
Mark Wahlberg and another guy who I don't remember the name. Mark Wahlberg's like a mob guy, and he and this black guy, they team up, detective.
Yeah.
Team up to like work on some racism thing.
Well, they're trying to go after
South.
the Klan.
Yeah.
And their cases
I couldn't remember if it was specifically the
Their
Klan.
cases keep getting sort of screwed up by the racist local police.
Yes.
So the feds are having trouble with that, so they bring in the mob.
Yeah.
Because the mob doesn't really play by the exact same rules as the police.
Wait, what?
Or the feds. They have a little bit what you would call their own rule book.
That's crazy.
I know. It's weird.
Yeah.
This movie looks fine. You know,
I think this is a better trailer as far as trailers go, but I think it was less effective at selling the movie than the other one was.
You know what I wanted to say? Going back a few, Heart of the Beast. This trailer, I think, was ineffective because it did not make it. It almost made me want to see the movie less.
It's too much story.
Too much story.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have I don't know, Josephine.
Yeah. Do you remember this one?
Yeah, I remember it. I don't.
A young girl.
Yeah.
Is it Josh Hartnett who's in it?
No.
Who's the guy?
I don't know, but she witnesses this awful crime.
Yeah.
It's not Josh Hartnett. It's because the fact that it's him took me out of it a little bit.
Yeah.
Shoot, go on.
So it's young, attractive guy who used to be in a lot of things, who's in less of them now.
Right.
And I say young because he's older.
Right. He's 40.
Yeah. And I think his daughter, this girl, witnesses some sort of something.
Right.
And it's all about whether or not she is telling the truth about what actually happened, or if she's scared and telling lies to frame people she doesn't like or something.
Yeah.
This is less than a Saturday.
This is at home.
Yeah, this is an at-home movie. Yeah.
I was going to look up, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Next up, we have, I think, the best trailer of the week, but not my trailer of the week. But I think the best trailer on here. We're talking about...
So Wait, I thought trailer of the week was the best trailer, but then your runner-up is the one that's the most pen.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
then
is this trailer of
this
the
is
week?
my trailer of the
Okay.
week. You got Anne Hathaway. You got Josh Hartnett,
Yes. Actual Josh Hartnett.
actual Josh Hartnett, and you got that girl from
Dakota Johnson.
what was that taxi one? Daddy-O.
Daddy-O.
We got the girl from David Moulton's 2024 Film of the Year.
Dakota Johnson, which I just read today, split with her boyfriend. So basically what we're saying, I have a chance.
I'm referring, of course, to Dakota Johnson,
Yeah. Yeah.
who I hear from the Penn Cinema podcast is newly single.
Yeah. Surprisingly, that wasn't in the news section.
That
Should have been.
Should have been the headliner.
Yeah. Yeah.
What really should have happened is I should have started the show and been talking to an empty chair because you're on your way to Hollywood. like the cartoons where you see the hole in the wall David shaped. All right, so Verity. Now I will say, I was a little disappointed. Is this a Dracula movie? Is this a vampire movie? There was somebody was biting somebody's neck with teeth.
Yes, that is in the movie.
Is that just some sexual thing? I thought it was like
I
a
think it's creepy. So
supernatural.
I don't know if there is an actual supernatural storyline going on, but from what I've understand from what I've read, Anne Hathaway plays Verity. Or I don't remember if that's her first name or last name.
Doesn't matter.
She's an author.
Yeah.
And she has an
Like a wildly successful popular author.
right, and she has either an unsuccessful book or series, and then she gets sick or something and winds up basically like invalid.
Yeah.
And Dakota Johnson is hired to finish the book, and comes and has to study like all of her notes and live with them. And during that, she kind of starts to get feelings for the husband. But then either she goes crazy and starts imagining Anne Hathaway like coming at her, or Anne Hathaway has like psychic abilities to like enter her mind and drive her nuts.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Now, I know we've made jokes today about us being chicken.
First off, when have we ever made jokes?
Right.
Please point them out. I want a spreadsheet and time codes.
I can't wait to see this movie, and I'm dreading the day I have to see this movie. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
same time, like this movie's going to be incredible. And in fact, I was on a call today with the Cinema United put on State of the Industry, a call with like, I don't know. I always
With all your future
right.
executive brethren.
I always picture like hundreds of people on this call.
Yeah.
It's probably like 8.
It's like you and 2 other guys. Yeah.
Well, no, there's 8. There's 8 staff that run the call, and then there's an undisclosed amount of people on the call.
So you.
So somebody asked the guy in charge, you know, what should we look forward to in the fourth quarter?
And it sounded like this. What should we look forward to in the fourth quarter?
So he said a bunch of stuff about the, you know, big movies,
Yeah.
and then I typed in the chats. And what do you think I typed in? Don't sleep on Verity. I think Verity is going to be a big movie.
I think it is.
I'm putting it in Dolby Atmos.
My friends who don't do movies
Yeah.
were like, I can't wait to see Verity.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Yep, this movie's going to be huge. It comes out in the beginning of October. Did we mention Dakota Johnson, the newly single Dakota Johnson?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Next up, we have a movie called Paper Tiger, which kind of surprised me a little bit.
This is my movie of the week.
This is the pen. This
Is the Penn's
Penn
pick.
Ketchum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this Driver?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a third guy.
I can't.
Another superstar.
Yeah.
And it's I kind of forget the premise, but basically, well, do you remember the premise?
Yeah. It's like a guy's brother is too close to the mob or something.
That's what it was.
And then
Right.
it leaks into the Adam Driver's family, who, because he can be manipulated because he has a family,
Right.
where the other guy didn't have anything to like use
It's
to
a
manipulate him.
mafia movie. It's a
Yeah.
mob movie. It's a crime thriller.
Yeah.
What has me on this is Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson look incredible, especially Scarlett Johansson, who is playing something way outside of her. Like this is, I'm sure she has played roles like this just because she's been in so many movies, but I can't think of one.
Yeah. What really nailed it for me is when she was like, "Hey, forget about it."
Yeah, right,
It's like,
right.
whoa. And then it's what I'm saying is trailer of the week.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
It's Whale Fall.
Yeah.
We got an actual like creepy as hell story of a guy getting sucked down a whale, a sperm whale.
A well?
A whale. A whale.
A whale.
Whale.
Like the fish?
It's a sperm whale.
The fish?
Yeah. No, they're mammals.
Mammals.
Whales are mammals.
Yeah.
And he's got 60 seconds till his oxygen.
It's a super short movie.
Yeah, runs out.
Right. 60 minutes, I think it
60
said.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 seconds. Like gone in 60 seconds,
Right.
the sequel.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Yeah. And he's got to try and get out of this whale, or as they call it, whale.
He's literally inside the whale.
Yeah. The whale is going to swallow a giant squid who grabs him.
Right.
And by proxy, they both get swallowed.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
This movie looks, it's not my trailer of the week, but it was a good trailer. I was grateful to suddenly get started part of the storyline. Start of the Pori line.
The Pori story?
Start of the Pori. Not the full Pori, but start of it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, good.
So I, for that reason, loved this trailer. This movie's going to be great. I got a phone call from my rep at Disney the other day, and she and I were just laughing out loud about the sheer volume of movies that Disney has out.
This is a Disney one too?
Yeah.
I did not even realize
It's
that.
20th century, but yeah.
What if it turns out to be Pinocchio?
Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Well, somebody told me it's Jonah.
Oh, yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was you?
Yeah. Yeah. I was
right.
waiting for, I think I said I was waiting at the end for it to be an Angel Studios film.
Yeah. Speaking of massive studios, legacy studios, we have Magnolia with a movie called Never After Dark.
If you were to say, show me a film that represents how Magnolia films look,
Right.
this one, like as soon as it said Magnolia, it showed like the trees on the road, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm back in like 2004, like
Right.
going to Midtown to watch a Magnolia movie. Yeah.
If you were like to tell me, show me a trailer that you're not going to watch, this would be the one. I watched like 10 seconds and then I pulled the little thing to the end. And I'm like, oh, let's see.
See, I'm not going to go see this in the theater, but if the Big O, he used to have a thing where I would be like, okay, come October, I'll watch the scary movies with you.
Yeah.
But then I would also have a list of like, these are the scary movies I kind of want to see if you sit on the couch with me and I don't get scared because I'm alone.
So is he must be gigantic if his name's the Big O.
Yeah. Well, actually, the joke is he's short.
Oh, he's a little guy.
Yeah. We call him the Big O.
Big O.
Yeah, but that's why it's funny.
So you call him the Big O, but it's funny because he's not.
Right.
He's just a little guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you're putting your hand above your head, but if you stood up, it would be.
Right.
Yeah.
Is the Big O? I don't recall the Big O writing into the show. Oh.
No.
Oh.
No. Oh. No. The Big O got so famous, got so big, he had to move to Spain.
To Spaino, Espanolo.
And get a wifo.
Yeah.
Over there. Oh.
Well, the Big O could certainly listen to the show in Espanolo.
Yeah. Well, I'm told.
Oh.
I haven't listened to it, but I do download it. is what he says.
Big O, that means nothing to me. But it is funny because you're little.
Yeah. That's where the comedy comes in.
That's what makes it funny.
Yeah,
The Big O is because, okay. So what were we talking about? Never After. Next up, we have a movie that...
Well, hold up.
Okay.
Real quick.
All right.
It's about a lady who exorcises spirits or helps them cross over, but never at night because that's when the bad ones can come out. But then she goes someplace and bad stuff happens with spirits. The end. Let's move on.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Ghost Shoulder.
Shoulder.
Boy, I can't talk
I
tonight.
just want to cry on a ghost shoulder.
Start Pori and shoulders. So the Ghost Shoulder is about a soldier.
Jesus.
Right.
It stars Jesus.
It stars Jesus. And it's from our friends at Sony. And this looks kind of fun in a ridiculous way. Like it's an action shoot 'em up movie, and there's basically this guy who's like a super soldier.
Played by?
I don't know.
Jesus.
And he's defending his ranch in
Knievel,
Knievel,
the guy who played Jesus.
right? That's what I said. Yeah. So he owns a ranch that some big bad developer, water, fuel, electric developer company is trying to run their pipelines through or something. So they're trying to buy everyone, all his neighbors, everyone is like caving in, but he's holding his ground.
Yeah.
So then it's like him against the corporate bad guys. But it looks awesome.
Spoiler alert, he has a super tech suit where he can go completely invisible.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, they really want this to be a Statham movie, but it just doesn't have that feel. And then he put on the suit that made him fully invisible, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of in.
I'm not saying this movie looks quote unquote good, but it definitely will sell movie tickets, and I will definitely watch it.
Yeah. Next up, we have a movie called Buddy, which looks to be another creeperoni movie that you and I won't see, about a
creeperoni San Francisco treat.
This one's about a kids show with like mascots, and kids seem to disappear, and then they show up trapped on this show on TV where maybe the big bunnies and stuff kill them or torture them or something. I don't know, but it's written and directed by the guy who did the Too Many Cooks skit, which is incredibly funny and super creepy at the same time. Have you ever seen that?
No.
I want to show it to you after the show.
Okay.
But I need you to know that it's long.
Okay. So
it's like I will watch it with you. It's like 10 minutes, maybe less, but it's one of those things that like it's a roller coaster of being too long and then also like being perfect.
Okay. Sounds like a wild ride.
Yeah.
Buddy is a horror movie. I am unconfirmed on whether or not we're going to get this. Probably not.
Interesting.
Next up, we have Club Kid from A24, which opens up in November. And this is basically, I feel like we've seen this done before, but it's such a fun storyline. We'll probably watch it again. The premise is this guy is like a big time clubber, or does he own the club?
I think you just defined a pizza movie because people always they always call they always call popcorn movies pizza movies. No. Pizza movie is a premise you've seen a million times, but you'll watch again.
Yeah.
And that premise is a dad who has no dad experience suddenly becomes dad of a kid of like prepubescent age.
Right.
But in this, what makes this one different is that he's a DJ.
Right.
I think that he's a DJ.
I think he's a DJ.
Yeah. And a successful one.
Yeah.
And so now you've got this kid thrust upon his party club lifestyle, but not a party club, I'm a drunk lifestyle, but
not a bad.
No, but like this is my life is these late nights, flashy lights.
Yeah.
Type of thing. This looks incredibly touching for what it is.
Agreed.
This trailer surprised me most this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, because you're going to do the last one, I am presenting for your consideration trailer number 2 of a movie called Wildwood.
This is my personal trailer of the week.
God, okay, tell us.
Did you watch this trailer?
I did. I watched the whole damn thing.
Did you really watch the whole
I think so. I think maybe not.
Did you enjoy how amazing the stop motion animation was?
I did. I did.
That's why it's my
okay.
That's why it's the most David of the week. And it's not the best trailer of the week. I think the big mistake they did was just by playing a song the whole time.
Yeah.
And the song it was a good song, but it didn't fit.
What's the premise here? The kid grows up to be a prince, but he falls off a bridge and dies or something like that?
There's like a lady who there's a fantasy world.
I love when David gets short with me. He's like, no, listen. All right.
There's a fantasy world, and there's a lady who has a son, and son dies.
Right.
Right?
Why? I don't need...
It doesn't matter why.
Okay.
Right? But then this lady's like, I'm going to rebuild my life. So she comes to our world and takes this little boy to be her new son and kidnaps him. And the sister and her friend chase them through the portal and wind up in Narnia.
Right.
And meeting locals and recruiting people to go to the Wicked Witch and get her because her brother is young enough to be raised and not known that he was ever anything but from there.
Gotcha.
So I think it looks really pretty, and that's why it's mine.
It looked too hokey for me. I will easily concede that the artistry that went into it was incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
It's just not my cup of tea. It reminds me of like when somebody crafts an incredibly beautiful piece of music, or like an opera is a good example.
Yeah.
And like you can acknowledge that it's incredible, but that doesn't mean you want to listen to it.
Another good scenario of this is when I show you too many cooks later, and it's not your cup of tea.
Yes, exactly. All right, David, wrap us up.
Final trailer, 16th trailer of the 17 trailer segment is Dune 3. And by golly, this movie continues to look great. This trailer is about 30 seconds long. It's not very long. It basically tells you tickets are on sale. They have a lot to do to win me back.
You want to know what happens that week?
What?
So, as you know, Friday is December 18th. So Dune and Avengers are open. Obviously, like normal week, they open Thursday afternoon.
Yeah.
I think it's either Tuesday or Wednesday. One of those days, I want to say Tuesday, but it might be Wednesday. 18, 17, 16. Yeah, Tuesday is Dune has an early access sneak peek in IMAX.
Really?
Yeah. Tickets be on sale now.
Wow. You know what's crazier? I decided today to take the 18th off.
Smart.
And now I'm going to, because I already had my Doomsday tickets. And I was like, we're going to be recording that weekend. I'm going to want to see Dune before it's like been too long.
And you want to see both with audiences, right?
Well, I don't have to see it with audience.
Okay.
That's not as important to me.
Okay.
I want to see Avengers with audience.
Yeah.
Dune, I would be perfectly fine if we watched it in the morning or
Like
something.
a quality check.
Yeah.
All right, so you have off on the 18th. Everybody's excited.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be incredible. I think December is going to be the busiest month in the history of the movies.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And the reason I want to see it, is because we're going to record that weekend.
Yeah.
And then I think we'll probably be off the next 2 weekends.
Right.
Because we're right into the holidays.
Right.
So we won't get it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to talk about Dune for a couple
Till like Valentine's Day.
Yeah. If even. Yeah.
Talking Easter. Talking an Easter special.
We're talking Christmas next year. Yeah. All right. So that's our trailers of the week are Verity and Whale Fall, but our personal trailers,
Paper Tiger.
and Wildwood.
Awesome.
After 16, 17 trailers.
That was exhausting.
Yeah.
David, the movie we reviewed this week is a dinosaur
Paw Patrol.
movie.
What?
Dino movie.
Yeah, it's a Dino movie.
Dino movie.
You saw Paw Patrol?
I saw End of Oak Street.
I thought we were going to watch Paw Patrol.
What did you watch?
Did we not agree to watch the dinosaur movie? And the movie Paw Patrol, a dinosaur movie, is out. And so I forced myself to watch Paw Patrol, and now you're telling me that we're not reviewing Paw Patrol.
I can't tell if I can't eat after all these years together. I still can't tell if you're messing with me. What movie did you watch?
End of Oak Street. But I got to give it to the abacus who was like, you didn't clarify which dinosaur movie you're going to see Paw Patrol.
Oh my God.
I was like, I'll lead into it.
That was good. All right. Well, you did get me.
Okay.
I'll have to admit.
Okay. Yeah, I watched End of Oak Street.
Yeah. End of Oak Street starring Ewan McGregor, Anne Hathaway, I think.
This is part of the Anne Hathaway awakening.
And two great young kids.
Yeah.
Starring their two children. This is a science fiction movie, I guess you would call it. The neighborhood gets sort of falls through a wormhole. And the girl is a science nerd, so she explains to everyone how there's wormholes. Carl Sagan, I think, gets referenced.
Right. Carl Sagan does get referenced.
One thing leads to another.
Bada bing, bada boom, yada, yada, yada.
Are we going to put spoilers in or no?
I think we can.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're in this movie minding your own business.
Yeah, you're minding your own business in this movie?
In this movie. And the mother and the father are continually fighting the dinosaurs off from the two children.
Which seem to never end. There's an endless supply of just the meat-eating dinosaurs.
Right.
I mean, Jurassic Park did it right. You got to have the regular dinos in there a little bit more. They're not constantly eating each other.
Right. Well, anyway, you're there minding your business, and the next thing you know, the father, the dad, gets eaten. And I don't mean bit. I mean gobbled up and gone.
Gibbity gobble goop.
Yeah. So I thought the acting in that scene after the dad dies was just spot on. It was well written, it was well directed, it was well acted. But I was sitting there as a moviegoer, pissed off. I'm fully invested in this dad, Ewan McGregor, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you're killing off the dad?
Yeah.
I would have been just as pissed off if they killed off the mom. Those 4 characters, you need those 4 characters to live. You're going to kill off the dad? I was pissed. And it kind of took me out of the movie a little bit. And I was like, all right, well, geez, this is crazy. Let me see. I don't know how they're going to do a sequel without Ewan McGregor, So anyway, you go about the business. One thing leads to another. Anne McGregor, Anne McHathaway, and her children figure out how to get a wormhole back to their time. Not only do they make it back to the time, but they make it back to the time with 45 minutes to spare, or half an hour or 15, some chunk of time to spare. And the dad is a pizza delivery guy before all this happens. So Anne Hathaway finds a phone booth and orders a pizza to the side of the road, or orders a pizza to the house they happen to be standing in front of, and thereby saving the dad, who, now that they've gone back in time 45 minutes, now the dad is alive. So at the end of the movie, it has a full happy ending. But during the movie, I was shocked and shook that they killed off the dad, even though it turned out they brought him back.
Interesting.
What do you think?
I would have been more upset if the dog died.
Right. Fair enough.
Even though it was heavily foreshadowed that the dog was going to come at some point and save the son.
Right.
Of course. Yeah. I think that they're a little bit babies, and they weren't man enough to make this movie R.
Oh.
And that held it back big time.
Oh.
And anytime that they built up to these, and I think that they had originally intended these scenes to be incredibly awesome and probably finished them, and then they blur them whenever the cool action part comes, or they cut away real quick. But when Ewan McGregor's getting eaten, it gets really blurry and it looks really bad. And those parts really jostled me out of
Have you ever heard the expression a hard R?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's when a movie's rated R and it's really graphic. Whether you're talking about sex or violence or language or whatever you're talking about, it's rated R and it's really graphic. You could almost call it not rated or NC-17 or something like that. What I said about this movie, along the same lines as you, is this was a hard PG-13.
Yes.
They were 1 or 2 eating dad scenes away from being an R.
But to the point where it didn't feel like a movie where a hard R. I feel like they crank everything up to max.
Right.
Where I feel like they were turning it down.
They were just trying to get in under that R.
Scraping it under the R.
Which is frustrating because if you're going to so the idea is it's PG-13 to make it more of a family movie, but you're not going to, you could bring a 10-year-old to that movie, but they're going to be scared.
Yeah. Yeah. That really lowered the movie standing in me. Now, I also thought the ending was fine.
I liked how it ended.
It's incredibly selfish, though, when you think about it.
Right.
Right, because so she saves the dad, right?
And the neighbors.
And all of the neighbors.
Right.
But they let themselves die.
They basically save all the characters in the movie.
Right. But they let themselves die.
Okay. Oh, they let their old selves.
They let their old selves.
Yeah.
They don't save themselves.
Right.
So, and we know that that's not an issue because at the end, the daughter's girlfriend is there at the barbecue, but then the other version of her and her parents come over to the barbecue. So there's 2 versions of the daughter's girlfriend.
Yeah. So why do you think they let the original of themselves die? Just because it's easier?
It's easier for the ending, I think.
This movie,
that part just seems like if they wouldn't have saved all the other people, it wouldn't have. It doesn't really bothers me, but it wouldn't have felt as like these aren't good people.
Yeah.
Vibes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they saved him, and well, what happened to them? It's like, well, who knows? You know, everyone else, they got trapped there. But in this instance, they could have.
Yeah.
And they didn't. Because she had time to save all those other people, but she didn't think about her or her other versions of her kids.
This movie lived up to exactly what I expected. It was a good late summer science fiction action movie. A lot of chasing, a lot of screaming, a lot of shooting. Like, it was great.
I think as a Cloverfield movie, it does just about what all the Cloverfield movies. Incredibly high concept that makes you want to see it with underwhelming payoff. So,
best movie you've ever seen?
You know it's a Cloverfield movie, right?
I did not know that.
You know what the Cloverfield movies are?
I mean, I know what Cloverfield was.
Right. And then there was 13 Cloverfield Lane.
Right.
And then there was the At Home movie. I forget what it was, Cloverfield Experiment or whatever.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is that in that movie they do this multiple reality thing that causes all of the things in the other movies to take place. The monsters in the first one, the aliens from another dimension, and then in either 13 Cloverfield Lane or the Experiment one, there's a big article that somebody holds up about the town that went missing, a la End of Oak Street.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Huh. Do you think you would have enjoyed this movie more if you had seen, I mean, you obviously did see all the Cloverfields, but do you think a person would have enjoyed it more as a Cloverfield movie? No.
I think that's a nerd thing, because they also claim that
it's a nerd thing.
They also claim that the just because it was produced by Bad Robot, the Quiet Place movies are part of the universe, but I don't know if I necessarily buy that, because to my knowledge, I don't know of anything in the other movies that points to those, where the other movies all point to each other in some way.
Right.
Yeah. So End of Oak Street, I kind of want to give it worst movie I've ever seen.
I'm giving it best movie I've ever seen.
Yeah. I can't recommend it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do. I recommend it. You sort of know what you're getting, and if that's what you're in the mood for, go get it. You'll have fun.
It was fine, but it was not fine enough for me to be like, okay.
It didn't live up to your exacting high standards.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this or not, but I've seen all of the Jurassic Park movies.
Right.
So when it comes to dinosaurs,
Right. And Paw Patrol.
Right. I kind of know what to expect.
You're a bit of a dino expert.
Yeah.
You are, in fact, a paleontologist.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Paleontologist.
Paleontologist.
Yeah. Paleontologist. Yeah. So
All
next
right.
week, we're back. Not next week. Yeah, next week. When
Yeah.
you're listening to this,
Yeah.
it'll be next week.
Yeah.
Because we skipped a week,
Yep.
but now we're here.
Right.
I say Tony.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna be talking about Tony. Not Tony Balonge, not Tony Baloney.
Whoa.
No. But a different Tony.
There's only one Tony in my life, and that's Tony Balonge. But
Yeah.
the movie was made by different people. So they have all kinds of other Tonys. They got Tony Soprano. They got Tony Bennett.
Yeah.
Tony the Tiger. Tony Balonge. No, that's our Tony.
That's our Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. right.
So we're gonna be talking Tony. So come back for that.
All right. So next up, we have listeners' news, feedbacks, notes,
So forth and so
forth,
on.
and so on. And first up, we have
Whoa.
everyone's favorite sister, who goes on to write, everyone's favorite sister writes, okay.
Okay.
Am I crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, Top 10 Sarah would say yes, but that's not what I mean. I mean, specifically, am I crazy? Or in the new Doomsday trailer, are Doom's eyes two different colors? In the first scene was Sue's voiceover, saying he lost everything. Doom's eyes are clearly blue, which I was like, does RDJ have blue eyes and I missed it? Then later when Doom has Stormbreaker and it's RDJ's voiceover, the eyes are most definitely brown, which I was like, I knew it. RDJ does not have blue eyes, but why did Doom? It's clearly a choice that feels deliberate, but why? Why, David, she writes. The internet tells me that Comics Dune sometimes has green eyes when he's using magic, but these weren't magic blue eyes. These were just normal blue eyes. What gives? Are there two Dooms?
Well, let me tell you this. I watched this trailer 4 times on 3 different screens, and on every single screen, I interpreted his eyes as green in every scene.
So
what I'm saying is that even though I don't think women can be colorblind, I'm starting to wonder.
We're starting to wonder
if maybe there's a new colorblind.
Wait, why would you say women can't be colorblind?
I think it's a male gene, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, you'll have to, you know who
I do.
You should call up.
Yeah, Dr. Ketchum.
I think you could even do it right now. What's she doing?
All right, yeah,
Call her up.
Do it.
Yeah.
Sister.
Sister. Oh, you're going to text her?
I'm going to text her.
All right, so we'll move on. So all I'm saying is I think that they're green, but we're going to ask Dr. Amy Ketchum, wife, mother, and extraordinary woman.
Can women be colorblind?
Important. Must know ASAP for science.
Asking live on the show for a friend.
Yeah.
And for a sister.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we have Jordan. That's right. That was the wrong button. I meant to do this. That was the wrong button too. I meant to do this. Yeah, that was.
That's harder to dance to.
You see what I was getting at? I kept hitting the wrong button.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Jordan writes and says, as how to.
Can I interrupt you for
Yeah.
a sec? How many times did it take you to read this email till you knew what the hell he was talking about?
I feel like when I read it before in my head, I understood what he said, but now that I'm reading it out loud.
Can I read it out loud how
Yeah,
I read it, and then you can
please.
read it for real?
Sure.
All right. When I opened this email, this is what I read. As a how with John Wilson as John Wilson as with Mega Fan. Will Penn Cinema be showing his new movie, The History of Concrete?
I think the way that it was meant to be read
Please.
is as a how-to with John Wilson mega fan.
That's the thing. You got to put the little mark. It would have been a great
But
place.
there should have been it's a title, so it should have been italicized,
It would have
right?
been a great place to use the italicized feature.
Yeah.
And then it would have just read so easily, just the way you read it,
Little control I.
as a how-to with John Wilson.
Yeah. Mega fan.
Big time fan.
Yeah.
Mega means big.
Will Penn Cinema, the proper, be showing his new movie, The History of Concrete title?
The answer is, good God, I hope not.
I've never heard of this.
I've never heard of it.
So then,
I'll
4 or
do-
5 screens?
David, I'll do you one better.
Yeah.
I've never heard of John Wilson or how to with John Wilson.
Yeah. I've never even wanted to know what he does or how he does it.
As a how.
Yeah. To the what?
To what? With who?
With who?
What?
Something I'm always asking
Yeah,
myself
we've raised a lot of questions here.
is as a how-to with
Right.
Penn Ketchum.
Right.
What's up with you?
Can I just try something? Oh. Yeah.
Ooh, smooth and slick.
Got myself sucked in like a little rascal.
Yeah.
Got my tub button today. You might
Oh my gosh.
notice I'm a little more formal
Yeah.
today.
Well, you're almost an executive.
Right.
Executive elect.
Candidate.
Yeah.
Wait, have you ever heard like you're supposed to like your clothes influence how you think? So I've been putting off a lot of like grown up stuff that I need to do.
Oof.
So this morning I put on my favorite blue dress shirt, which actually is really comfortable.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's a nice shirt. It's
Yeah.
comfortable as hell. But
You got swim trunks on the bottom.
right,
But
that's just between us. We're still rocking Ted Lasso, and I enjoyed the season finale of Lucky with Anya Taylor-Joy. I thought it was great. 100% predictable.
Yeah.
Or I should say mostly predictable. A couple twists and turns that I liked, but it's to me, Lucky is the action adventure series version of End of Oak Street.
Okay.
Like I had modest expectations, and it lived exactly up to what I expected. So there's that, and I don't have anything else. I've been incredibly busy.
I saw your phone light up.
Yeah,
was
let's
that the doctor?
Dr. Ketchum writes in from
Yeah.
Lidditz, Pennsylvania, and says, yes. So I wrote, can women be colorblind? Asking live on the show for a friend and a sister. And she replies, yes, but I think it's less common.
Well, in that case, no one is quite as uncommon as... So I think we're pretty safe to say she might be colorblind at this point.
So it's not impossible, it's just less likely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, David, that's great that you helped us get to the bottom of the colorblind situation
Yeah.
vis-a-vis
I want to take full credit
gender.
for invoking the Dr. Ketchum.
the research.
Yeah. Yeah.
David Moulton reporting live on the Penn Cinema podcast.
Via Penn Ketchum.
Right. Medical. We're not just movies anymore.
It's a medical podcast.
Pretty much. It's pretty much. But David, colorblind being resolved, it does leave one unanswered question.
Yeah.
What's up with you?
Let me tell you what's up with me. I felt like there wasn't a lot going on,
Okay.
but X-Men 97 ended, and people are confused about how they feel about it. I think that I agree with most people. I think each individual episode was quite good, but the overarching story was a little lacking.
Do people
that
come
makes
to
sense.
you to process everything?
Everything.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I spend a lot of time in therapy and also talking to other people. The Star Trek also had a very classic Star Trek Strange New Worlds episode, which was fun. I'm excited to go home tonight and watch the new episode where they turn into puppets, which is going to be great.
Yeah. Are you signed up for all the Star Trek shows we're bringing back?
No.
So we were talking at the top of the show about all the one-offs and
I keep forgetting
oddballs.
to ask you about
Yeah,
that.
we got Star Wars 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then a marathon.
Star Trek.
Star
Or
Trek.
Wars,
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Star Trek 1, 2, 3, and 4. With each episode, with each movie, they have an episode of the show on it. Like
Really?
after the movie, it goes to an episode of.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's super cool. I also, it's kind of sad. I finished the most freshest and current
No way.
Dungeon Crawler Carl book. So here we are.
Pot Stirrer Carl?
Here we are, Ladder Layer Larry. The final one happened. And I read it and I'm like, I want more.
You gonna go back to 1 and reread?
Well, the graphic novel's out.
Urban
the first
Dweller
volume,
Carl?
so I might read I have it, so I
Yeah.
might read the first graphic novel a while. But I was like, I'm doing pretty good. Penn said he was going to read 12 books a year this year, and I know he's
On his way.
He's on his way.
Right.
And here I am, started late compared to him,
Right.
and I just finished 8.
8. You're on the board. You're winning so far.
I mean,
There's a lot of year left.
There's a lot of year. Time can fly.
Yes.
So I was like, I gotta keep. I bought a bunch of books recently, so I'm about halfway through Howl's Moving Castle,
Oh.
the book that the movie is based off of, which is different enough in a good enough way that I am enjoying it quite well. Although it seems really weird after several months of reading just Matt Dinniman's writing to go into this. And there's been a lot of the way this girl writes where I'm like, as a how-to with John Wilson?
Right.
Like, there's a lot of me rereading sentences and being like, is this grammar work? I don't know. But overall, I'm halfway through. I'm enjoying it. I find it hard to put down at night. There's like stuff added that wasn't in the movie that I totally understand why it wasn't there, but makes the book special. I still think the movie is perfect, which if you haven't seen it, you need to. And that's been what's up with me.
That's what I'm always saying.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Penn, next week,
Tony
is what we're going to be watching. If you want to write in and let us know what you thought of Tony or anything else we talked about here, or maybe this is crazy, something that we didn't talk about here.
What?
Yeah. Maybe you want to tell us
How could that be?
about something that we didn't talk here. And I know that we're now a medical podcast,
Right.
so feel free.
Opens the door.
Opens the door.
Yeah.
So the best way to do that is to hit us up at podcast@penncinema.com. That's the new medical email. Podcast@penncinema.com. But if you want to support the show, Penn, what's the number one way people can do that?
Well, the number one way, obviously, is to tell a doctor.
Oh.
You know, tell the doctor to forgo all this. You know, the world's getting crazy with this medicine. You know, they got people taking all kinds of drugs and, you know, all kinds of, you know, medicating. When really what they should be doing, I think it's been proven that the Penn Cinema podcast cures all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a single person write in and say, I'm sick.
Right. Just saying, it's never happened.
It's never happened.
Literally, it has never. So that's all the evidence I need.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But if you're not hip with your doctor, if you're not keyed in, then by all means, just tell a friend.
Yeah.
And it would be double bonus. Tell us if
Tell them to key in.
Tell us if your friend is a doctor.
Oof.
And then you get double points. You get double points if you tell your doctor who happens to be your friend.
Wow.
Yeah, big time.
The crazy thing
did
is,
I say double? Triple points.
The crazy thing is once you tell your doctor, you're probably friends after that.
Right. The doctor's like, thank God you came along.
Yeah.
See,
what was I going to do?
Right. We fix everything.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, you know, great. Well, once again, for the Penn Cinema Podcast, I'm David Moulton.
And I'm Penn Ketchum.
Take care and party on.
Thanks for joining us this episode. Our hosts would love to hear from you. To contact the show with your thoughts and reviews, email podcast@penncinema.com. This podcast is a production of Penn Cinema. Escape to the movies at Penn Cinema, featuring crisp digital projection, killer sound, reserved seating, and premium power recliners. With locations in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Wilmington, Delaware, and Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania. Showtimes and tickets available at www.penncinema.com.